You know how we're always told that to build wealth you have to work harder or you have to save more? Well, what if the real secret isn't in your wallet at all, but in your head? Today we're jumping into financial mindset mastery to explore this wild idea that our thoughts are what actually, truly create our financial reality.
So let's just start with this question. Really think about it. What if the biggest thing holding you back from real wealth has nothing to do with your paycheck or the stock market or anything out there? What if it's that invisible script that's been running in the back of your mind for years? That's the core idea we're going to unpack right now.
All right, let's get into it. First up, we need to talk about your financial blueprint. The whole idea here is that your mindset, what you believe about money deep down, is what's dictating your financial results long before you ever decide to buy, sell, or invest a single dollar.
We've all heard the advice on the left a million times, right? Just grind harder, work longer hours, pinch every penny. But the mindset principle? That's a totally different game. It says the real power isn't in just working more. It's in completely rewiring the beliefs that are controlling your financial behavior in the first place. And listen, this is not just some fuzzy, positive thinking mantra. There's real neuroscience going on here. Every single time you have a thought, especially one you repeat like, "I'm just not good with money," you're physically carving a pathway in your brain. And those pathways, they become your brain's automatic go-to, steering you toward either scarcity or abundance without you even thinking about it. So, if our thoughts are the blueprint, then the first step has to be finding the cracks in the foundation. The book calls this our poverty programming, all those hidden subconscious scripts that are basically programmed to keep us financially stuck. So where does all this programming even come from? Well, it's everywhere. It's what we soaked up from our parents' attitudes about money. It's what society tells us is normal. It's the sting of our own past failures. And yeah, it's definitely what we see in the media. All these things build our subconscious rule book for money. And most of us don't even know the rules are there. Come on, how many of you have heard this exact phrase before? It's a perfect example of a deep limiting belief. Now, you might consciously say, no, that's not true. But the book argues that if that little program is running in your subconscious, linking money with being evil, you might unknowingly sabotage your own success just to avoid feeling like a bad person. It's powerful stuff. Okay, enough about the problem, right? Let's get to the good stuff, the solution. Once you've kind of diagnosed the issue, you can move on to the prescription. And we've got a toolkit with 3 very practical tools for a complete mindset rewire. And this is not some abstract theory either. It's a really clear 3-step process. Each of these things, gratitude, visualization, and the words you use, is designed to help you physically create new neural pathways in your brain. You're literally building new roads to wealth. First on the list, gratitude. And no, this isn't just about saying thank you. It's a strategic weapon. When you deliberately focus on what you do have instead of everything you lack, you literally shift your brain's entire filter. It moves from seeing scarcity everywhere to spotting abundance, which means you start to see opportunities that were completely invisible to you before. Tool number 2 is visualization. And the science behind this is just fascinating. When you vividly, and I mean vividly, imagine yourself achieving a financial goal, the same parts of your brain light up as if you were actually doing it. So your brain can't tell the difference. It's like giving your mind a dress rehearsal for success over and over again, building the confidence and the focus to make it happen for real. And a third tool is your language. The words we say to ourselves are programming our subconscious mind 24/7. Just look at the difference here. I can't afford this. That's a dead end. It's a period. Conversation's over. But changing it to, okay, how can I afford this, transforms a statement of lack into a question of possibility. It forces your brain to start problem solving and looking for opportunities. So you've got the tools. The big question is, how do you make this all stick? Because this isn't a one and done kind of fix. The whole point is to build these tools into a daily practice, to make this prosperity mindset your new automatic default setting. So in your day-to-day life, this means actively training yourself to see opportunity and abundance everywhere, even in challenges. It means taking 100% ownership of your financial reality. No more blaming the economy or your boss. It's on you. And of course, it means being relentlessly committed to learning and growing. This is how abundance stops being a goal and starts becoming a habit. If you take away only one thing, let it be this. Wealth is not a lottery ticket. It's not about luck. It's the predictable, almost inevitable result of cultivating the right mindset,
getting crystal clear on what you want, and then taking deliberate, focused action.
So, I want to leave you with a question to really chew on. What is just one of those limiting beliefs, one piece of that old programming that you can decide to change starting right now, today? Because according to this entire philosophy, that single, simple choice, that's where true wealth creation really begins.